Yeah, Lakia, my question is just about two guys in particular, Tavius Robinson and Dalen Gill, both listed as starters on the depth chart. Just what you've seen from them over the course of camp and how they've developed, in your opinion.
I seen a lot from this camp. They came in, they learned the playbook really fast, and that's impressive, especially coming from Dalen, because he came from JUCO, and it was a bit tough for me to, get the defense at first. So for him to get it right now, that's pretty impressive. And the same with Tavius, he had came in the summer, and he's looking really good right now. So I really feel like they're gonna help us when it comes to Saturday.
Go ahead, Nick.
Kia, can you tell us about what the responsibilities are now that you're playing Will and kind of how it's different from what you did last year?
It's not really that much different. It's all really the same. I'm playing mostly in the boundary. They want me to just run and make plays. So it's not going to be much different. But I expect to have a high production this year than I did last year for sure.
We'll go to Neil.
Hey, Lakia, I was wondering early in the preseason, it sounded like the offense was kind of dominating scrimmages. It feels like from just what the coaches have said, what Coach Kiffin has said, that's kind of reversed course here in the last few weeks. What do you attribute that to?
Well, I'll say just us, learning our defense, just knowing what to do, knowing where to line up. That's most of the game. Just wherever we line up, that's the game. You have to line up, you have to play fast, and that's what we've been doing over these past few weeks to learn this defense.
Obviously, Kyle Trask had a pretty big season last year, goes into the year as kind of a preseason all-SEC quarterback, and they've got a bunch of weapons there. How much of a challenge is Florida for you guys defensively?
We have to stop the run. That's the main thing. Their offense is based off a lot of RPOs. So if we stop the run, that kind of make him one-dimensional. He is a really good quarterback. So it's going to be hard to stop him, but we have to stop the run first. And I feel like if we stop the run, we'll put him in. We'll be in better positions to make plays.
Go ahead, Parrish.
Lakia, what have you seen from Sam since he's been back?
Man, he's been dominating. He's been playing his ass off, man. He's a fourth stab on this team, and I'm glad we got him back, man. He's really helping us, and he's going to have a really good year this year.
Go to Nick.
Lakia, Lane mentioned that you guys in Florida are kind of coordinating to do something pregame demonstration-wise. Can you talk us through how involved the players were in that decision-making process and just what you might know about what the demonstration is going to be?
You mind repeating the question? I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Lane said you guys in Florida are going to do some sort of demonstration pregame, maybe in protest, maybe not. But just can you talk us through what you know about that, if you know anything at all about it?
No, sir, I haven't heard anything about that yet, though. But just hearing it from you guys right now, that's impressive, and I thank Mike Kiffin for that. But I haven't heard anything yet.
Go back to Ben.
Yeah, Lakia, kind of piggybacking off of what Neil was talking about with the defense. Otis Reese has been a big part of that. Dean Leonard's been a big part of that. But for them to not necessarily have clarity as far as playing on Saturday, how frustrating is that for you as a teammate, and just to not know whether or not they're going to be there?
Yeah, I mean, it is frustrating as a teammate because those are two really good football players that we need. So it's frustrating to see how they're taking their time and not really, taking it seriously because they can play. And we're going to have to just play the next guys up, you know what I mean? So not having them is not what we want right now, but I feel like we'll be okay until they be cleared to play. But it is really frustrating as a teammate to see them not play.
A couple of those next guys up are A.J. Finley, Ja'Cory Hawkins. So for you, what have their camps been like so far?
Yeah, yes, sir.
How have they done so far in camp? What have you seen from
them? They've been doing really well, man. Ja'Cory Hawkins, man, he's a ball hawk. He's been playing his ass off. The same with A.J. Finley, Jalen Jones, all those guys back there. They really are playing a part, man, and they're doing really good.
We'll go back to Nick.
Big picture, did you always think this week was going to come, or was there ever a point where you were kind of confident it wouldn't happen?
No, man. It's been a roller coaster ride, man, really. And for us to be right here right now, it's unreal, man. And I'm gonna make the best of it. If we play 5, if we play 10 games, just being out there playing, man, is what we really miss.
What do you think the emotions are going to be like for you Saturday when you do step out on the field?
Yeah, it's gonna be butterflies as usual, man. But once that first play over, that first play of defense, whether it's kickoff or the first play, the jitters are gone. It's time to play football, man. So there's gonna be a lot of emotion in that game, but we just gotta stay composed. You know what I mean? Weather the storm.
We'll go to Nate.
For you guys on the defensive side, how have you prepared to kind of play in quieter stadiums? Have you been able to like jump a snap count better? Does it go the other way? Does maybe a hard count get you guys more? Like, how is that going to work for you guys?
Both sides. I feel like we got to be, focused in because they could draw us both sides, or we could jump the snap. It's, to me, in junior college, I didn't play with any fans anyway, so it's kind of like going back to day one, really, just playing football. So I feel like that's going to be an advantage for me. For me personally, I can't speak for everybody else, but for me personally.
How has that gone in scrimmages? Has it kind of gotten both ways with guys getting drawn off such? Because I guess the scrimmages are kind of more like a real game this year than they would have been in the past.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So, I mean, it has been, we have had some offsides penalties. We have jumped the snap count and, made awesome plays. So, it's really a little bit of both, and I feel like it's going to help us when it comes to making adjustments, all that type of stuff. So I don't think it's going to be too bad, honestly.